Hey everybody, what's up? I'm back doing another video. I'm getting really good at doing these, kind of. Not really, because my last one was kind of a long time ago. But I'm back! Yay! That's so exciting! I, again, got bombarded with a bunch of tags, and so I love you guys for doing that. If you want to tag me in a tag video, or questions, or whatever it is, you can go to my Ask FM. I'm pointing somewhere, and I don't know why, because I don't know, maybe it will be linked below, but I'm not really good at that either. But if you want my blog, which you guys should, because that's probably how you even know about my YouTube video, then there is a link to my Ask box, and you can ask me questions. Super fun. It's fun. We have fun. We do it. So this tag, it was like a bunch. I got like a ton, so I just kind of like, I'm going to go through the list of questions. I think this one is like the throwback tag, which is fun, because I love Throwback Thursday, so let's do it. Okay, so the first question is, what year were you born? What a terrible question to start with this. I was born in 1990. I am a 90s child. You know, on Twitter, everyone's like, you're a 90s child if you remember this. I was literally born in 1990, so I'm shaking you guys, I'm sorry. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? I do. Again, I didn't read this beforehand, so I don't have them on me. I will insert them right here. TV shows did you watch growing up? All the best shows. Full House, that's all I can think of course, Full House. No, Home Improvement, Boy Meets World, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Friends, because I had older sisters, so I was the cool girl that like watched all the cool shows. Rugrats, did I say Doug already? Hey Arnold. Rocket Power, Wiggity Wiggity Wiggity. Oh yeah, that's embarrassing. So yeah, all the good shows. What did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a veterinarian that worked at McDonald's. Don't ask me why. That was something I wanted to be, or how I even came up with that. I must have really liked McDonald's, and I loved animals. I guess it's a good job. But I'm glad I didn't become that. I don't know why that stuck out in my head as something I wanted to be. But my parents have many films, you know, like the VHS family movies of me saying I wanted to be that, and that's all they can remember, and I have no idea, but that's what I wanted to be. It's safe to say that I am nowhere close to being that. What were your favorite toys to play with? I loved Barbies. My only friends were pretty much my American Girl dolls. Loved those. And all of the cool toys that everyone had. But I had, like, every American Girl doll under the sun, and I had, like, all of their clothes. It was so much fun. It was the most embarrassing thing you can remember doing. I think I was, like, a really embarrassing child, but I have a few stories that, not something I did, that are so embarrassing, and I don't even know why I am doing this right now. I think because I'm comfortable with my appearance, I can now say these and not be embarrassed. Oh gosh, this is so bad. So I was doing school in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. I was 6 maybe? Yeah, I think I was 6 because it was when Lindsay first had her double lung transplant. So my parents were in St. Louis. I lived with the Conways. I still went to Tewksbury. I went to Dewing. And so I was 6, and before going into class every morning, we were allowed to play outside, and a lot of time we played off the wall, which is like you just take the tennis ball and throw it on the brick wall, and it's seriously the most like mindless game. But so we're playing there. This is so bad. So we were playing there, and I was with Ashley and one of her friends and another little girl who was younger than us. And so we're playing, and all of a sudden the little girl just like falls to the ground and starts crying, like hysterically crying. And Ashley was like, "What's wrong?" You know, like being the sweetheart she is, like, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" She goes, "I want to play, but I can't because that girl's too ugly." And she pointed at me at 6 years old. Like that's what I was. Okay, yeah, and I'm pretty sure my best friend Allie Bruce is the only one that knows about that story because I told her that like back in the day, or I think Ashley told her that. So embarrassing, horrible. Like, if I ever had self-esteem issues, now I know, like, thanks girl, whoever you are, you gave me self-esteem issues. No, but yes, that happened. Read something I wrote in kindergarten. Again, I don't have anything on me. I'm sure it was brilliant, though. 3 songs you loved to listen as a child. Oh, well, Spice Girls, obsessed, literally die hard. I got so obsessive. Like, I'm like an addictive personality. I get obsessed. Spice Girls, Spice Girls. I remember Sports Illustrated was doing a interview with Lindsay after her double lung transplant. I had no shame. I was in my kitchen dancing around to, like, If You Want to Be My, like, just going at it in the kitchen. And, like, this guy's probably like, what the hell is wrong with this girl? But I love the Spice Girls. Any Spice Girls song. The Eiffel 64, I think it is, the Blue song, awesome. The Chumbawamba, so many songs. Shania Twain, what was the Shania Twain song that I loved all the time? I forget what it is now, but it was a Shania Twain. I danced in my room all the time to it. I was a cool child. And then what else? Backstreet Boys, obviously, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. Ugh, I could go on for days. One thing I dressed up for as Halloween, Sporty Spice. Oh, if I could insert a picture, if I had that picture, I would totally insert it because I was a badass. Oh, tell us a funny story of something you remember happening when you were a child. I wish I didn't tell you guys that embarrassing thing. Oh, I'm sure there was a ton of things and I just cannot remember. Actually, I have a really funny story that has no, like, regard to me. Like, it didn't involve me, but it just was a funny story that my parents told me growing up. So, okay, I will share that with you. So, Lindsay was very sick growing up, like, right off the bat with her cystic fibrosis. So, my parents always lived, you know, closer to hospitals, in this case, St. Louis, because that's where Lindsay got her treatment. They were in the apartment and woke up in the middle of the night and she was really, I don't even know if I should be telling you guys this, but she woke up in the middle of the night and she had a stomach ache because obviously they get blockages from the CF, and so she had a stomach ache and she was telling my dad, like, I have a stomach ache, blah, blah, blah. She was young, really young. So my dad's like, okay, like groggy because it was like the middle of the night, and brings her out to the living room and he was going to heat up he was going to heat up, like, a towel, you know, like, heating it up and, like, put it on her belly to make it feel better because they didn't have a heating pad. So he goes and he puts it in the microwave to do the heating, and he, like, is groggy and out of it. He just takes it out and puts it on, and all of a sudden he hears, like, oh, like, no word, just, like, a, oh, and, like, he's like, what? And he turns around. It was on fire. It's awful. It was fine. She was fine. She didn't even get hurt. The noise was her pointing, going, you know, like, there's a fire on my stomach, Dad. Take it off. He took it off. It was fine, but he had a bunch of funny stories to tell us growing up. But that was one of them, because I already told you the embarrassing story about me. Thought I'd tell you that. Is there any special things that I've kept since I was a child? I have a story about that, actually, in my book. That's actually really emotional. It was the one thing I was ever given, like, at birth that I had kept, because as a kid it's like, oh, I want this toy forever, and you lose it and stuff, but this one thing, yeah. Maybe that will be my next post, will be that portion of the book. Who knows? What was something weird I did as a child? So many things. Okay, first of all, well, I still do this. I play with my ears, like, all the time. And then whenever I got really mad, I would, like, put my hands in a fist and just shake, like just shake for like 10 minutes. And then there's like a bunch of embarrassing things that I'm just not going to talk about because I've already embarrassed myself enough in this video. What's the scariest thing I remember happening to me as a child? I think the scariest thing for sure, and I wasn't really young when it happened, but was waking up to Lindsay's first diabetic coma, and we didn't know what it was because we didn't know she had diabetes, so it was terrifying. By far the scariest moment of my life growing up. Is the world different now than it was as I was a child? 105,000%, yes. It's completely different. I think it also kind of has to go with, like, I'm older now than I was, obviously, when I was younger, so I see the world differently, I experience things differently, because obviously when you're younger, you don't really have that many cares in the world, and you're just kind of go with the flow. That was it with the throwback tag, so I'm going to go down the line and see some more. This is the scariest things tag, and it's pretty much like my scariest experiences, which I don't know if I want to answer all these because a lot of my scary experiences are actually not like paranormal scary. They're life or death and health-wise, emotional. So I love how I'm talking to you guys sideways. I don't know why. I think I like my makeup, so I'm like, I'm gonna show it off. What is your favorite urban legend? Mind you, this is like the scariest questions tag. The guy with the hook. I forget what happened. Like, she went to a gas station or something, and there was a guy with a hook in there. I don't really know. Or what is it like? If you flash your lights at someone, they're gonna kill you. It's just like so stupid. I say that now. It's probably gonna happen to me. Oh no, the Bloody Mary. I still can't do that. Like, you stand in the mirror in the bathroom and you just say Bloody. No, what is it? Is it Bloody Mary, or is that like? That would mean I know that's a drink. Guys, I'm getting allergies like all of a sudden, and my nose looks like Rudolph. So that's super fun. What is a nickname only your family called you? I can answer this one right away. My aunts always grew up calling me Macadoodle Poodle. Yeah, I don't get it often anymore. Maybe they think I'm too old and mature for it, but they definitely used to call me that all the time. Do you have any weird photos? Hell yeah. I used to be really weird. Still am. And I used to like get up real close to my posters like back in the day. And this is when I had a disposable camera, so I'm ahead of all y'all with the selfies. And I would get in like a picture of like poster with like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen and like take it and like pretend I met them. And you secretly love to blast and belt. Oh, I have no secrets. I will blast any song that I love. It could be like Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus, and I will blast it tomorrow with no shame. I love really ghetto rap. Blasting said ghetto rap. And driving, and like, like you see like a group of like teenage girls walking, and they're like thinking they're about to get hit on because guys are blasting this ghetto rap, and then I pull up this like little white girl that's just listening to some ghetto rap. Do I have any weird phobias? No, I mean, I have like an immense fear of airplanes, but that's not weird, I don't think. Maybe it is. One of my nervous habits would be my ears. Again, playing with my ears. Body rule I preach but never actually practice. Oh gosh, that's funny. I say so many. I don't know. I'm just like really passionate because I've experienced lower body self-esteem issues, which I think you can kind of get a grasp of what I dealt with in the last part of my book that I posted, just with like eating problems. And I'm just really now a very big advocate of just like loving your body and accepting it and balancing. It's not all about eating healthy, or also not all about eating crap, and there's no bad food. There's no difference between good or bad food. It's all food. There's no need to say bad or good. It drives me crazy when I see someone comments on someone's picture and the first thing they say is, oh my gosh, you look so skinny. It's like, wow. So those are all the questions I'm going to answer today. I have a ton more. If you have any more questions, send it to me, and I would gladly answer for you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to stop. My neck is actually starting to hurt because I'm really being awkward with this. So anyways, alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.